Good afternoon. Thank you, everyone, for being here. Um, it is extremely important that we get as much information out as widely as possible, and I know a lot of members of the media have been doing that already. Um, and so, thank you for the role that you are playing, helping us get this information out as widely as possible to get assistance here. Um, as a parent myself of a 12-year-old child, I cannot imagine what Victoria's family is going through right now, especially since that she has a medical condition that requires ongoing monitoring and care. I am very concerned. In 2024, there were nearly 2,500 calls for reported missing persons in the city, and there's already been 1,500 this year. And the missing child is especially vulnerable. So, right now, a child from this community is missing, and we need everyone to try and help find her. We are urgently seeking the whereabouts of Victoria Jackson, a 12-year-old girl who walked away from the 5200 block of Minnehaha Avenue and was last seen at approximately 9:34 p.m. on Saturday, August 2nd. Time is especially of the essence. Victoria is a type 1 diabetic and was wearing an insulin pump that may have run out yesterday. Unless she is with someone that can provide her with insulin, this is a life-threatening emergency. Her family is enduring the unimaginable pain of not knowing where she is. We share their concern, and we are working tirelessly to help bring Victoria home safe. On Saturday night, the initial response came from Minneapolis park police officers who were called on a check the welfare report in the park. Minneapolis police later responded to investigate the report of a runaway child. Once it was confirmed that Victoria was missing and that she is an endangered missing child, a multi-agency search operation began that night, including Minneapolis police and Minneapolis park police officers, the deployment of drones, canvassing for surveillance cameras, and contacting family members and area residents who may have insight into her location. Since then, search operations have continued and are ongoing, with multiple law enforcement agencies conducting coordinated searches both in the park here and in the surrounding neighborhoods. We've used drones, foot searches, and officers have traveled with family members to areas where Victoria was known to frequent, and have visited several locations of friends and acquaintances. Businesses and the hospitals in the area have been notified. We've released public alerts on social media, which has been widely shared by local media partners. We've brought in the North Star Search and Rescue, which is a trained group of volunteers who use search dogs. We've used the Metro Transit and the Metro Transit Police, as Victoria has had a history of using transit. We've received support from both the Hennepin County Sheriff's Office and tonight from the Ramsey County Sheriff's Office, who are providing search efforts on the river. We've worked with the BCA, which issued an endangered missing person alert that is sent to law enforcement statewide, and have contacted the FBI, who are now a part of this investigation. Investigators have followed up on numerous tips that have been submitted through our hotlines and through social media. But most importantly, this is what we need from the public. If anyone knows where Victoria is, or they have seen her, please call 911 immediately. Victoria's photo is available and has been shared with all of you. She is a black female, approximately 5 foot 1 inches tall, approximately 140 pounds, and has black hair with twists in her hair. She was last seen wearing a tan Rugrat t-shirt, wearing blue jeans and red and black shoes. Victoria is, again, a type 1 diabetic who is wearing an insulin pump. If there's any concern from anyone in the community that may know where she is and may be withholding information about Victoria's whereabouts out of some concern for her, we urge those, any such person to contact police immediately. Her health and well-being right now are our top priority, and any concerns can be addressed through the appropriate support systems. If you can, you live in the area, live near the park here, please check your home and business surveillance cameras. Even the slightest piece of information of where she may have been seen since this time could be helpful. Please continue to share her photo on social media and her description as widely as possible in the community. Um, and that's the update I have at this time, and I'll do my best to answer any questions that you have.
As you just laid out, you guys have been investigating this since Saturday, so I just am wondering, why did that emergency alert go out this afternoon and not sooner?
Which emergency alert?
Got sent to everyone's phones.
So that was from the city, and I requested that this morning. Yesterday, we had requested through the state BCA an endangered missing person alert, which did go out statewide. I have also requested an Amber Alert to be issued. However, this does not meet the criteria because there's no information to suggest that she had been abducted.
But there's also criteria in the Amber Alerts that includes threat to bodily harm.
Yes.
So wouldn't this medical condition apply to that?
We have been in communication with the BCA, and I have been told this does not meet the criteria for that.
Did they elaborate why?
I don't have any further information other than there's a requirement that there be some suggestion that the child may have been abducted.
Okay.
And there's no particular vehicle information to be shared.
So, Chief, have you ruled out foul play at this point or anything that's suspicious?
Well, right now we are not investigating a crime. However, we are not ruling anything out. And the number one thing is to locate Victoria as quickly as possible.
Can you elaborate on the parameters of the search right now? I know you said surrounding neighborhoods. What does that
Yep.
include, and is there a plan to maybe expand that even further?
We are, so the question was elaborating on the specifics around the search and plans to expand that. We are following the information as limited as it is that is available. We have been using bloodhounds to try and assist. We know she had been in the park earlier in the day. We have used information from both friends and family around who her acquaintances may have been, and even have reached out to a family member who is out of state, who is traveling in state, hopefully this evening, to help speak to us. So we will continue the search to its logical conclusion, which again includes following up on every tip and every potential information on where she may be. But that is focused on this area. Where she was last seen is the 5200 block of Minnehaha, 9:34 p.m. We know also through Metro Transit that she had been seen about an hour before that on the light rail station, I believe on 50th Street light rail? Near 50th Street on a surveillance camera from light rail, but that's before 5200. She was last seen at 5200 Minnehaha. So again, that's why any potential video that people may have, surveillance cameras, or
that's been put out to you from all the
we have
businesses?
investigators that are going through.
So I know family communicated all the businesses in the area and talked to law enforcement yesterday about those videos. Have those been reviewed now, looking at 36 hours later?
I know there are videos. There are 2 videos that I know she was confirmed seen on. I don't know that we have any other video that she was confirmed to have been seen. They have canvassed the neighborhood. They have asked neighbors for additional video. They've been to businesses. I am not aware offhand if there is any other video that she was seen on, other than the 2 that I know.
And those were from after the last time she was seen?
No.
Okay. So the video that they were supposed to pull from the neighboring businesses have not been reviewed now, or have been reviewed and she wasn't seen on them?
I don't know what video specifically you're talking about. They have been canvassing and asking for additional video. There's no other video I'm aware of that anyone has said that we believe she is on this video.
The 9:34 p.m. Saturday,
Yes.
Is that outside of the house?
Yes, outside of the house in a courtyard on the 5200 block of Minnehaha.
Is there any digital activity that's providing anything? Does she have a phone on her?
We do not believe she has a phone on her, but we are working additional investigative means.
Is her health the biggest concern right now?
Her health is absolutely the number one concern, just because of the nature of her condition. She is a type 1 diabetic, and we believe at this point, unless someone has provided her insulin, she has run out, which means she could be in a diabetic coma or in a life-threatening emergency.
Do you know how long she would have once running out of insulin?
I don't know medically, so I can't comment on that further. Just to know very, very clearly, I can't emphasize enough, it's as serious as it gets.
Is there a history of her running away? You mentioned
She has had a history of leaving the house, but always returning quickly. And she had left the house multiple times during the day prior to this.
Chief, I know you're not investigating this as a crime, as you said, but are there any persons of interest or known individuals she may be in contact with?
We have been trying to contact everyone she may have been in contact with, any acquaintances, any friends, school principals, where she previously lived. She previously lived in North Minneapolis. Prior to that, we've been contacting as many people as we can to try and identify where she may be.
So yesterday we were told that 3 searches had been done at the falls using multiple tools on land, air, water, and nothing with no success. I'm curious why the focus is here today and what's leading you back here today.
So there have been multiple drone searches here because she was seen here that night. The water was searched yesterday by the sheriff's office. We're going to search again here tonight, and it's possible there was a trace from one of the dogs that led her here, which may have been before she went missing or may have been after. But it's what we have right now, and it's a very, very densely populated, with vegetation, and it's potentially dangerous. So using both drones, people on foot, and also the water is absolutely a concern because she may be there.
Have you found any of her belongings here?
No, no, no.
Since that alert was issued today, have there been any sort of public sightings or leads from the public?
There have been numerous tips that have been provided, both through the hotline and social media. There's, as you can see, there's many, many investigators assigned to this, multiple agencies. The BCA is helping, the FBI, both sheriff's offices, and our homicide investigators are helping as well. So they are sifting through that and trying to identify what may be useful.
Are there policies that limited your ability to issue multiple alerts yesterday? I know you said the BCA went out to folks, but that wasn't to the public, right? Are there policies that limited your ability to issue the emergency alert that was issued today yesterday?
So the state issues the Amber Alert. We don't control.
Well, no,
that.
the emergency alert.
Yeah. So
The city
the city OEM issued that today.
Yeah,
City
but is there a
Emergency
reason
Management.
why it wouldn't have been issued yesterday?
I don't have information on that. I don't know. Yeah.
Okay. I do want to say that within an hour, the media had the information out as we put it on Facebook. So that was right away, and you provided the updates as we've been going on. So thanks so much for your partnership. And it's tight. If days like this, we can't do it without you and with the public in general. So the information you get out, it expands exponentially as it goes out, even through Facebook and all the missing person groups that echo that information. So thanks so much for your partnership, man. Thanks for being here tonight. And let's all keep looking.